Today Ukrainian counteroffensive operation was marked by a big symbolic event. In the Dudchany direction, the fighters of the 103 National Guard Battalion together with the fighters of the 63 Brigade officially confirmed that they established full control over Vysokopillia and showed a video where they raised the Ukrainian flag above the town. This is the most important town in the northern part of the region, because it is big and provides good cover, and because it is located at a higher altitude, which gives a huge tactical advantage in the fields of Kherson. The fact this town was taken so fast confirms my previous assessment. The Ukrainians indeed put the Russians in Vysokopillia in the operational encirclement, and in fear of finding themselves completely in a pocket they retreated. Yesterday the Russians accumulated forces and tried to take Vysokopillia back, but apparently, their counterattack failed. From here the Ukrainians are going to establish control over Novopetrivka and Blakytne in order to prevent Russian reinforcements, and given that they already control half of Arkhanhelske, take it under total control as well. In fact, the Russians already report intensive drone attacks around Novopetrivka. In the Novopetrivka direction, there is also some good news. Ukrainian yesterday's attack on Blakytne was a success, so they gained control over this settlement as well and expanded the Arkhanhelske bridgehead westwards. From here the Ukrainians will also strike Davydiv Bridge to expand their bridgehead eastwards. In fact, we can say that the fights here have already started, because in trying to prevent the Ukrainian attack, the Russians started to strike Bela Kranitsia. As you can see, the Ukrainians are moving from two sides simultaneously, and if they manage to successfully develop their offensives in these two directions, two more Russian strongholds will be taken in a pocket, Velika Oleksandrivka and Novopetrivka. And it would be quite hard for the Russians to save them because there is no other Russian-controlled settlements within a radius of 15 kilometers around these two towns. When it comes to the area around Sukhoi Stavik and Kostromka, there were updates, but there were updates regarding Russian activities a little bit to the west. Here, it was spotted that the Russian are gathering forces to attack Blakytne. In the Kherson direction, the fights for the most part are positional, meaning there are no attempts to make a breakthrough. Ukrainian aviation continues to be the most active in this direction, and over the last day again conducted more than 20 airstrikes. Some sources suggest that the Russians in Myrolubivka unsuccessfully tried to attack Pozad-Pokrovsk, others say that the Ukrainians in Pozad-Pokrovsk unsuccessfully tried to attack Myrolubivka. Some also say that the Ukrainians simultaneously launched a supporting attack from Tavriisk. To be honest, I think that these reports are overly exaggerated. I think that positional fights took place between these settlements and that there was some movement in the direction of these settlements to improve tactical position, but I do not think that anybody here tried to take anyone's strongholds because both sides control too many small positions in between. Apart from ground fights, Ukrainian forces conducted over 400 artillery missions along the whole Kherson front line. The most important strikes happened deep in the region. Today it was confirmed that a section of the Novopetrivka bridge completely collapsed. This means that the bridge is totally inoperable and that the Russians are for sure unable to send supplies from here. The Ukrainians also destroyed another Russian pontoon bridge in Kozatsky. It seems like very soon they are going to run out of barges that they use as segments of pontoon bridges. The Ukrainians also struck ammunition depots in Oleshki, Kherson and Berislav regions, and a command center in Snayarivka. Overall, this was a good day for the Ukrainian forces. If you are against the invasion of Ukraine and want to support the work that I am doing, consider making a purchase in the online store UA Supporter. Here you can find a lot of products with Ukrainian symbols, such as official patches of the armed forces of Ukraine.